What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we got a new 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross update video going over what you probably already saw: Merlin boss battle and Red Escanor. So first of all, I'm using a new microphone and I'm adjusting it. It's the Elgato Wave 3 mic for anyone interested, and I'm still messing around with the settings in OBS to add filters and whatnot. So let me know if it's, too loud, too soft, too whatever, so I can fix it from there. But going forward, we got on here yesterday, last night or whatever, they actually originally put this on Facebook where they said, well, we can just take a look at this, right?
太陽そのものなんですから。私が7つの大罪、傲慢の罪、ライオン神、エスカノール様だ。
Okay, so as you can see, from here that we are getting Super Boss Merlin and Red Escanor. So this is pretty quick into the game's lifespan already. We just finished Final Boss Gother. Keep in mind that he was out for, look at the gap between King and Gother, right? We had probably a full month between them. Gother finished like a week ago, and we're getting Merlin next week. And to put it in perspective, on JP, King and Gother have already come out twice. Like they've been repeated, and we have not gotten Merlin twice yet. So we're catching up pretty fast, right? Like Merlin was not that far along. Like she came out during New Year's, or I guess yeah, did she come out around that time? I think so. But either way, like all the other Final Boss stuff, like King and Gother, have come out twice already in that time span. And then we only have, what? We have like Meliodas and Elizabeth, we have the new one for the anniversary. I think there's one more that I'm missing. But either way, oh yeah, Super Boss Diane. But yeah, this is really, really fast. So it's quite interesting. Now one thing I wanted to go over is, well, let's go up sdsgc.gg. Because here we can take a look at the update schedule for JP. Keep in mind, game came out June 4th on JP. Scrolling down to Red Escanor. Oh wait, is this the... Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, it might not even go that far. Okay, December 30th, right? From June to the end of December, New Year's, is when we got Red Escanor. And you can see we actually got Final Boss Merlin 2 weeks before that. Absolutely insane, right? So this is 6 months into the game's lifespan. We just hit July, and March 3rd is when the game came out, right? So in terms of actual months, we've had all of March, all of April, all of May, all of June. So we are, what? Entering, like, is this the 5th month? Can I count? Is this the 5th month? I think so, right? Versus, like, almost like end of 6, 7 months in. So it's still pretty fast. Red Escanor is going to be pretty meta-changing for PvP. We had a good amount of time before he came out, so if you take a look at Red Escanor, and the amount of time between him and Blue Demon Meliodas and Lilia, right? They came out October 30th. Like this combo was out around that time. Like Lilia came out first. By October 30th, we had Blue Demon Meliodas and Lilia, and Pen Team was, in action, ready to go. So from that, we had November, December. We had like 2 full months in a gacha game of the same Pen Team meta, which was absolutely obnoxious. And finally, we managed to get Red Escanor. So luckily, we did get Red Skinny King early, so that Pen Team isn't super obnoxious, but at the same time, you just run Red King on the Pen Team itself, and it's still the best team. Now that Red Escanor is coming out, you're going to see the return of Arthur, Gother, and now instead of whoever you want the third unit to be, right? Whether it's Bond, whether it's Hauser, right? Like you can, mono red plus Bond, like whatever the team combo is. It's now going to include Red Escanor, and it is going to be significantly stronger than the previous iteration, to the point where it actually just like, it's so tanky that Pen Team doesn't, like, it just gets obliterated. I wouldn't say that, right? Pen Team is still strong into it. It's still, like, Mono Red is a pure RNG team. But we'll actually just pull up Escanor to show you why am I typing red? Show you why it actually happens this way. So, with Escanor, you got increased HP related stats of the hero by 50% for 3 turns. This gives him 1 buff in the beginning of the match. That's just HP related stats increased by 50%. And you can see here that's recovery, regeneration, lifesteal, and HP, meaning that in the first 3 turns, any move or any damage that he does essentially heals him back to full. It's very hard to kill him. You can also kind of take a look at his utilization in the game. Pretty useful. And then with his moves, you got Amplify, which is the same move that Blue Ellie Hawk has, where damage dealt plus 30% per active buff, and it already has a high multiplier of 180 to start off with, and 450 on rank 3, backed on with 30%. So compare this to Green Escanor, right? And see what happens. Green Escanor is 240, 300, 500, right? We're going to ignore the ultimate move gauge for a second. And here it's 180, 275, 450, meaning that pretty much at any point, if you have 2 buffs on him, this move is better. Now remember, in the first 3 turns, he always has a buff. Unless you remove it through a Petrify or, whoever removes buffs, like Green Escanor uses a Cleanse on him, essentially. This is going to be normally 210, 300, 480. Now pair him with Arthur, who normally gives 2 buffs, normally gives 3 buffs, potentially 4 if you get to level 3 with the RNG. You're getting him to almost up to 5 buffs, right? You get the 3 basic buffs, attack, defense, HP, and then the immunity one as well, stacked on with his HP related stats for a potential of 5. And at that point, if you do manage to get that, and you're ranking up twice, a level 1 card with 5 buffs is doing an additional 150%, so 180, 150, math, what is that, 320? It's like, good luck, sorry, 330? Whatever, math. It's doing somewhere in between like a rank 2 and a rank 3 would. Or here, it's like doing more than Escanor's rank 2. Now keep in mind, he also has those buffs on him, so he's hitting like a truck. And especially if you have a rank 2 or a rank 3 of this card, you're one-shotting people, right? It's just, they're just dead. Then he also has a really nice AoE deplete ultimate move gauge skill, just like Lilia. But that's really it. And then he has the same exact ultimate. Insane Pierce Rate as usual. You can put him on the Pierce Rate team as well, right? Instead of running Green Escanor, you can run Red Escanor if you'd like. Either one is fine, but I think Green Escanor ends up being preferred on that team. Same exact association with Gother. And yeah, that's really it when it comes to why he's so insane. Perfect fit on mono red, and you just die, right? You play him because because red Skinny King exists. He does fine into pen. You put red Skinny King in the back, and you run mono red, and you normally not die in the first turn or two, which is what you need to get Escanor going. That's really it. Like, worst case scenario, you just give him the level 1 buff from Arthur, you rank up his cards, and you just kill someone, right? Simple as that. So besides that, the other point was the Merlin. Merlin's coming out really fast into the lifespan of this game, which means that we're probably getting, like, it is more of a concern as to how fast they're going, because we might be getting units like Lost Fate and Meliodas really soon, and they might just try to sync up the game at some point. That also means that the Attack on Titan collab could be coming sooner on Global as well. Just things to consider. So that's really it. Hope you have stuff saved from Escanor. Also, I didn't mention, this is a coin shop unit. He will most likely be on a banner and then added to the coin shop after. I'm gonna end up 6-6ing him. I have like 24 coins right now, but I'll probably try to pull a copy of him on the banner and then, you know, the rest through coins. That's it. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and any questions related to Merlin or Escanor, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer, and once again, let me know how the mic is. I'm testing it out. I still haven't messed around with the settings. I gotta adjust volumes and stuff. But that's it. Have fun.